Hey guys, welcome. Welcome aboard. If you are brand new, welcome back. If you're not, and welcome home if that sits perfectly for you. Today we want to talk about what's coming up in February 2024. If you are a Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, or if you're a cross watcher and you know or love or feel like you get to spend a lot of time with someone who is a Virgo or has strong Virgo placements in their charts. Yeah, I welcome that kind of cross-watcher energy, mostly because the more energy awareness we have, the better off we all are. Am I right? Yeah. So this is a general reading. It can't and won't apply to everyone. So if this reading sits well for you, if it fits, if you get resonance from these messages, then please feel free to pick them up and run with them. If not, you can leave them right here. They do not need to go anywhere with you. And if they don't belong to you, I would prefer that you leave them here. Don't try to shove things together to make them fit. If they're your messages, trust me, you will know. And that's okay. It's okay if they're not, right? It's okay if they're not. The most important thing is don't shove them. Wow. Hello, all your majors. And a Five of Pentacles. High Priestess, Temperance, the Sun, Magician, Five of Pentacles, and a Seven of Pentacles. Okay. I like it. I like it, my little Virgos. Here's the deal. February is going to be a big month for you. Let's be fair, first of all. So what's happening for you is that, yeah, you're moving out of I'm going to use the word butthurt. I don't use that word in conversation, but it's coming in. So whatever it is that you're butthurt about right now, is going to shift, right? That awareness, that kind of little, you know, that feeling like somebody did you wrong, like somebody did you dirty, like whatever it is that's been going on for you, it's going to shift, it's going to change, and you're going to move into a phase of, oh, I guess it just wasn't my time yet, right? You're going to move into that, let's call it awareness of patience, right? And so if we've got the eye of the needle here with intentionality, this is about really understanding what's possible and how nothing isn't possible, right? And how if we've been feeling a little bit butthurt, my Virgo friends, like something got passed us by, or somebody got away from us, or something, we wanted a thing and we didn't have it, I'm gonna just So, however it is you've been trying to manifest, to call things in, I don't feel like you've been being successful. And I think part of the reason that you've been not being successful is that feeling of being butthurt. And I think part of that feeling of being butthurt is not being successful, right? So, I think what you're learning is where you fit into the manifestation cycle, right? Like how you wield your power. And I know that sounds kind of crazy sometimes, but the fact of the matter is, like, we want to think, oh, I see, you've been real focused on what is in the physical, right? So for me, this is about what's the physical, right? In the physical, what's possible, what's not possible, where am I in relation to the other, right? And the fact of the matter is that I think you've been real focused on I think you've been really focused on your 3D manifestations, and you've been forgetting that you can't manifest in the 3D until you have already conjured that in the etheric, right? Into the spirit, into the astral. And so I think what's been happening for you guys is that you've been in a phase of learning. And by that, I simply mean learning how to utilize your connectivity, right? You've got the Magician and the High Priestess. So these are absolutely the higher and lower octaves of manifestation. And so if you've been obsessing with getting results in the 3D, you may have been overlooking the fact that you also have to be putting in the effort in the other dimensions as well. What's really interesting to me is that as you have been witnessing this through this belief in scarcity, what that has allowed you to do is to realign your concept of what scarcity actually is when it comes to what you require and what you think you require, or what you believed you required, and how that manifests in terms of the way that you believe you're perceived. And then what happens is you understand there is no perception of scarcity that's not your perception. And that allows for the blooming, right, at the end of this cycle, of all things, the light, right, the everything. The obsessiveness, however, is the lesson. And so the way that you've been creating your own belief in who you are in relation to the rest of the everything, right? This is the important part. And so to shift your focus from I want this creation in the 3D to I am this energy in every other dimension, right? There's nothing that I can lack because I am everything. Right? I can't have a concept of scarcity. I can't believe in the impossible if all things are within my power and grasp, and within my conjuring, within my creation. Right? So as you witness that part, that's what allows you to create into this dimension here. Let's grab this Five of Pentacles, a little clarifier. I would like to know what he's sitting here about. King of Wands. Okay, so I think there's been perhaps an issue with your own personal power, and guess what? That's okay. That's all right, right? It might be applying into your relationships. And it might have been highlighted in those relationships. And so the best I can tell you is, if that's where your problem is, pull back your energy and work on you. Conjure a new you, and then you will automatically attract what used to be seemingly impossible kinds of relationships, kinds of blessings into your life. So whatever you've been trying to throw out there, my Virgo friends, it's time to pull it back and put your energy toward yourself, both in the 3D realm and in every other realm as well. And as you gather that synthesis, right, as you create yourself anew, watch what happens, not just in your potential in terms of energetics, in terms of the way that you embody and create the light as well, but in terms of the capacity that you have to overwhelm any concept of scarcity on any dimension, in any realm, right? Because you can't be everything and still lack something. It doesn't work that way. So anyway, my Virgo friends, please hit like, hit subscribe, come back, let me know how this goes, because this is a big lesson, right? These are a lot of majors, so pay attention. February is going to matter to you, right? So be blessed, and until I see you next time, take care.